in the LGBT and they already been talking about it.
Are relationships falling in the LGBT as of today, as we know it? Yes, it is. Pimping gonna let y'all know what y'all need to do, the ins and outs, and how to spot these red flags. Stay tuned. It's not being talked about enough in the LGBT community. It's been a lot of domestic relationships, violent relationships. It's been a lot. Women have not been speaking up at all. Rather you the stud, or rather you the femme, or rather you the bisexual, either or, nobody is speaking up. So pimping wanna drop some real gems to all of y'all out there, even the ones that are coming out the closet, because a lot of y'all have not been laced up by the right people, meaning as in you looking up to somebody, role model, and then you seeking advice that you know you never gonna get, because they don't never give off the impression that you can come to them with your problems and get them solved without embarrassment, without feeling lame. So let's dive into it.
Back her confidence and had the audacity to believe she deserved real love. So when she started dating Marche at the beginning of 2025, she thought maybe, just maybe, she had found someone who was similar in style, communication, and goals. On the surface, Marche looked like she could be a partner, not a liability. Her family thought the same thing. They wished Terrelyn well, telling her they were happy for the relationship, happy that Marche seemed like someone who wouldn't play about her. When Tara herself responded, "She don't play at all," she had no idea that was going to be the most tragic understatement of her life. Because what Bauer thought was a relationship turned out to be a slow burn horror film. Terrelyn, being soft-hearted, thought she was investing in something solid. At first, it looked like love, pictures, dates, laughter, and promises. But like most abusive dynamics, once the honeymoon phase ended, the cracks started showing. The disagreements between them weren't just little lovers' quarrels. They escalated into screaming matches, verbal abuse, and sometimes even turned physical. And yet, in that way so many women understand too well, it never seemed serious to outsiders. Neighbors, friends, and online spectators brushed it off. They break up, then get back together, repeating the cycle like a toxic merry-go-round. By August 2025, the couple was back together again, for better or worse. Terrelyn seemed happy on the surface.
See, let me say something about that. Now, we all know that you go in a relationship, everything be good. Everything go well in the beginning, to be all peaches and cream. Everything's fun. Everything is laughable. Y'all don't take each other serious when you do something that each other don't like the first time it happened. But let me tell y'all something. You gotta pick up the red flags in the beginning. You gotta pick them up.
And on August 17th, she even celebrated her birthday in style. She and Marche went out to Jeff Ruby's steakhouse in Cincinnati, clinking glasses, smiling for photos, pretending that things were smooth. But birthdays are sometimes the last gasp of joy before chaos swallows everything. Less than 2 weeks later, their fragile peace disintegrated.
I want to say shout out to American Crime of a Femicide. Shout out to y'all for this information.
Hey, honey. Look at Marche, y'all. You drunk, Marche? Cause you don't scare me. Okay.
On August 30th around 9 p.m., they attended what was supposed to be a lighthearted moo party. Yes, a pajama-themed girls' night where their friends showed up in slumber wear, laughing, dancing, twerking, being carefree. It should have been a harmless night, but the second Marche arrived, the energy in the room shifted. She showed up angry, her face hard, her spirit heavier than the liquor in everyone's cups. The once festive mood dimmed, the twerking slowed, the good vibes only banner practically curled up and died. People pulled her aside, asking why she was even there, questioning the storm cloud she dragged into the room.
Eric, why you ain't shaking that tutu? Look at her, she been fucked up. She's drunk as hell. Hey y'all, I don't know who on here. Hey, what it do? Say hello. Who you talking to? They not talking to me. I gotta talk to y'all. See your phone.
Let me say this: if you already got, and I'm speaking to the studs or the aggressive films or whatever, if you already got a lot of animosity or vibes that's off, just don't show the fuck up. Just don't show up. Don't even show up. That's a mood killer already. Everybody having a good time, you walk in and everybody whole mood just instantly switched. If you think that you gonna step out, slide out, go see your lady, and you got some shit on your mind, or you upset about some shit, you mad about some shit, you wanna, turn up, crash a party or whatever, just don't go. Just don't fucking show up. Just don't go. Just don't go.
Still, the two stuck together. After the party, they lingered at Robinson's friend's house until the early morning, then headed home. And that's where the worst of their demons came out. An argument erupted, one so intense that Terilyn finally did the thing her family had been begging her to do for months. She left. But here's the cruelty of abusers. They know how to reel you back in with a promise of calm.
R.I.P. to the lovely young lady Tara Lynn. Rest up. This is unfortunate that this has happened within our community. And all the signs was there. And I just want to say, a lot of y'all ladies out there, y'all need to be safe. Pay attention to the signs. For real, pay attention to the signs. They may seem harmless, they may not seem like nothing, but y'all need to pay attention to the signs. Even if y'all gotta talk to a OG in the game, whether you know him or you don't, sometimes it's best to talk about things like that to see where it's gonna go, or to see how it's going to go. But don't do that shit by yourself. And don't take lightly to things that people say. Just don't.
Marche told her to come back, to settle their differences, to rest. Tara, wanting peace, wanting normalcy, wanted to believe her. So she returned. That decision cost her her life. According to authorities, as soon as Tara Lynn walked through the door, she was shot in the head by the very woman she had loved. No pause, no warning, no time for another argument. Just a bullet. Tara Lynn collapsed, dying at the scene, while the person who claimed to be her protector made sure she never saw another sunrise.
Hold up. I got something to say about that. And a lot of people do not bash me on this. Pimpin' just got this to say. Rather, we two women in a relationship or not, or whatever, however you want to put it. We two women together. We are not responsible to be a provider. That's not what our genetic makeup was built for. So I just wanted to put that out there. And y'all could argue with me on that, whatever. Drop them comments and let me know if you think differently. I don't think that. No, I don't. Not even for a split second. Pimpin' do not think that. No. We're both women. I am not your provider. You're not my provider. We're both women. Let's get this shit together. Tighten up.
9-year-old Tara Lynn Bowers was allegedly shot and killed by her ex-girlfriend. I spoke to her sister today, who tells me that she really wishes that her sister would have stayed away from this ex-girlfriend. Now the family says that they want justice for their loved one who was taken too soon.
It just feel weird, like unreal, and it still kind of don't feel real. She just leave behind 4 kids.
This is Tara Lynn Bowers, pictured with her 4 children who are now without their mother after Cincinnati police say Bowers was killed on Sunday in a shooting in Millvale. It happened at an apartment complex in the 2000 block of Millvale Court. The family held a balloon release at the complex on Monday.
I just know people were saying that as soon as she walked in the house, then they heard shots instantly, like it was just a couple of seconds afterwards.
Bowers had been in an argument with Marsha Luther, according to court records. Bowers' sister, Adrienne Wilson, tells me Luther is Bowers' ex-girlfriend. She says the two were arguing over a situation that happened out of town. Wilson says her sister left, but then Luther asked her to come back.
Hey, that's sad. Because she walking in a courtroom like she really sad. Like she really knows she fucked up and all that. And I don't think that that was real tears. Because ain't no way in hell you gonna be with somebody. Y'all going through a little rough patch. And you shoot them down as they walking in. You unalive them. That shit is sickening. That shit is crazy. I don't give a fuck how mad you get. Whether you a stud or a film. If you get that fucking mad, you walk the fuck away. That's not pimping. That's not pimping, player. That's not pimping. You walk the fuck away. If it get that dangerous, walk the fuck away. If she on Facebook making rants and venting, saying things like, oh, that's crazy if you think you're gonna cheat on me in the city we in, and they don't even fucking really solve the murder cases. When you see shit like that, that's a red flag. Whether you saw it or you didn't, whether somebody else in your family or your friends, they saw it, it's a red flag. Take heed to that shit. Y'all gotta stop playing with y'all life out here. This shit is real. This shit just recently happened. This happened last year. This happened 3 years. This shit just happened a month ago. Not even a month ago. It happened last month. And it ain't even been 2 weeks. And this shit happened.
She did, and that's when Wilson says her sister was shot, according to Cincinnati police, in the head.
I can't see my sister no more, so I just want her to suffer.
Bowers is described by her sister as a very happy, friendly person with an outgoing personality, someone with a bright future that was cut short.
I just want people to know that my sister was just the nicest person ever. Like, despite what everybody else have to say about her, like, she always had a pure heart. She was nice. She would give anything to anybody.
That's just what it is. People gonna talk shit about you whether you alive or you're not. That's just how it goes. You got people who got good memories of you. You got people that got bad memories of you. In all reality though, we lost somebody, a woman, a mother, a sister, a cousin, a human being. We lost a soldier in LGBT. And all this shit could have been prevented if it was actual real steps of people in the community that knows of her, and they would have reached out to her. They would have really most definitely reached out to her. They should have. They should have.
She told the news. Then she went online, pouring her rage into raw posts that stripped away any illusions about Marche. Told my sister to leave this ugly ass bitch alone. She was always too trigger happy. This wasn't no accident. You don't accidentally shoot somebody in the head right as they walking in. She wasn't finished. She added fuel to the fire by exposing possible motives. What led up to the argument is this girl and her girlfriend trying to hurt my nephews. That Alexis girl not innocent at all. She was very much jealous of my sister. When I say Marche painted a picture like she was this sweet person on her shit and wanted the best for my sister when she came around, I just didn't believe none of it. I don't know. Something always seems sketchy about a bitch who swears she a realtor but work at Subway. That last line cut like a blade. Because yes, Marche had spent months branding herself as this realtor, this hustler, this go-getter, while people quietly whispered that the boss lady title didn't match her real grind. Adrienne was done with illusions. Her grief was fire, and she wanted the world to see Marche for what she was, a fraud who left her sister dead. Adrienne's final posts were heart-shattering. My sister wasn't surrounded by anybody who loved her when she was dying, and it makes me so mad. All I could do was stand outside while she laid on someone's floor for hours, dead. I just want to hold my baby so bad. I need her here with me. My heart is heavy, and I'm filled with nothing but anger. Never thought in a million years my sister would be gone. Marche was arrested shortly after and pleaded not guilty.
Well, prosecutors say 25-year-old Marche Luther shot and killed her ex-girlfriend, 29-year-old Terrell Bowers. And today in court, prosecutors argued for a high bond, saying the two women were in a verbal dispute that escalated to Bowers being shot and killed. They say the victim didn't have a firearm, only mace. There's no word on what led up to the argument.
Damn, she had the firearm, but the victim, she didn't. So it's like, what the fuck is going on in Ohio? What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? What is y'all doing, man? Because this shit could have been so de-escalated, and this shit could have been preventable. Where the fuck is the community at out here? Where's the community at in Ohio? What is y'all doing? What y'all got to say about it? Nobody's talking about this shit but pimping. Just me. I'm the only person talking about this shit. Oh, I see. Y'all got other shit to worry about. I see. I get it. Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Luther pleaded not guilty to murder. Luther's attorney asked the judge to consider a bond of $100,000 at 10%.
What? For what? Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Are you kidding me? She asked for a fucking bond? A bond? I mean, everybody gets their right to ask for a bond, but she asked for a fucking bond after killing, unaliving. Let's get that right. Unaliving her ex-girlfriend. And she's asking for a bond. Do you not understand, or do you not see that you get that bond and you be out in the streets of Ohio and it's a lot of hurt people, which is her people, her children, her mother, father, auntie, uncles, all of that shit, her family and her friends. You think that they don't have nothing planned? You think that you just gonna roam around Ohio just with no worries? You think ain't nobody gonna fuck with you? You think shit gonna be sweet? Ah, crazy as hell. Crazy as hell for that one. Now that's what you call you looking and wanting the trouble. That ain't what you call you asking, you wanting the trouble. You gonna get that shit. You gonna get that shit.
Her attorney says there's a lot more to this story and that Luther was defending herself.
I would just note again, she's got absolutely no history. She's lived in the area for her entire life. There's nothing to suggest that she is a flight risk. We would ask the court to consider a bond of $100,000 at 10%, and then obviously she can comply with any non-monetary conditions.
She wasn't given a bond because even the justice system could smell the danger radiating off her. For once, the gears of
Hell
justice
yeah.
seem to move quickly, but Terrelyn's family still demands a full conviction.
Yeah, cause if they let her out, I guarantee you it's gonna be all hell. It's gonna be all hell. It's gonna be all hell. Don't do that, Ohio. Don't do that. That ain't pimping. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's crazy if y'all do that shit. And that's for real. That's crazy. Crazy work.
Because what is a quick arrest without accountability? They want peace, closure, and the assurance that Marche's brand of steady love will never destroy another woman's life. The grief of Terrelyn's family was immediate and raw. A day after the shooting, they held a balloon release to commemorate her life. Children stood there, clutching strings in their hands, releasing symbols of a mother they would never get back. Friends and relatives cried out prayers to the sky, calling her name, honoring her memory, trying to stitch together a wound that will never fully heal.
My worst enemy. I'm not okay with being part without community. I'm doing a party. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. Yeah, mama.
Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that? Y'all see all these people out there for her. That's why I said they will make a big ass mistake. They give her ass that bond. And she thinks she gonna be just rolling around the city, rolling through Ohio, whatever, doing whatever it is. With no problems, no static. You crazy as fuck. You crazy as hell. Yeah, now, if this would have been my sister, my cousin, my Rolly, my whatever, this shit would have never happened. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, player. It would have never happened. You really think that I would have let some shit like that happen on my watch? Hell to the no. This shit should have been talked about since it happened all up to now and to later on. This shit is very fresh. Where the fuck is the OGs at? In the LGBTQ plus? Where y'all at? And I'm talking about throughout Ohio. This shit should have been talked about on everybody's motherfucking page. This should have been brought up. Yeah, I said it. It ain't even being talked about because it's women right now that's going through this shit. It's a lot of women that's going through this, whether they in Ohio, Atlanta, motherfucking Chicago, Detroit, down in fucking Florida. It don't matter what city and state, a lot of this shit is going on. It should be talked about much more. Y'all tripping. This real life. This lady should still be alive. She was only 29. This lady should still be alive. Where y'all OGs at? Yeah. I'm talking that shit now. Where y'all at? This should have been brought to y'all attention. Like what's going on in the community? What the fuck is going on? Like I said, this shit should have never happened. She asking for $100,000 bond to get out, and then all her lawyer can say is she don't got no type of motherfucking, she don't have a record. Like, nah, sometimes you gotta look past that. This ain't just you accidentally, you grazed them. You accidentally walked in a gunfight and you shot the gun at the wrong person. Nah, you came to a fight where she did not even have a weapon. She had mace, pepper spray, whatever it was. You had a weapon. There ain't no coming back once you shoot that motherfucker. You mean to tell me you had to have a gun? You was that scared to get sprayed with pepper spray or mace that you had to shoot her? You's a weak motherfucker. That's some weak shit. And ladies, I'm gonna be real and 1,000 with y'all on this one. If you got a stud around you that carry guns, that's trigger happy, get the fuck away from them. Get far away from them. It ain't no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow on that note. Get far the fuck away from them, lady. Because this right here that happened to this young lady can also happen to the next couple of ladies. This shit get real. When y'all see them signs, y'all supposed to dip out, dip up through, get up through. You gotta go. Cause this shit getting real. And I'ma end it on that note, cause that shit just pissed me the fuck off. I'ma end it on that note.
Y'all know what it is. It's Lavelle, the female pipe popper. It's pimpin' time. And this what we gonna dig into, and this what we gonna talk about on this show. We talking about a lot of things that nobody ain't gonna talk about. In the LGBT, and they already